Hello everybody and welcome back to Battle for Azeroth. In this episode we will be leaving behind Protection Paladin and trying out some of the changes for Holy Paladin. One of the first things that I noticed when hopping over to this spec was there are some fairly significant talent changes. Judgment of Light has been moved to the level 75 tier, as well as a few other movements. The level 90 tier has a new talent, actually two new talents, Avenging Crusader, which essentially allows us to do a lot more damage and have a kind of atonement style system where when we deal damage, our allies will be healed for 175% of the damage done. That's interesting and could be useful for pushing some certain DPS checks or for M+. And then there's this one, Awakening. Light of Dawn has a 15% chance to grant you Avenging Wrath for 10 seconds. So I did a little bit of testing with this one. And you don't actually have to hit anything with your Light of Dawn for that to actually proc. However, as of right now, it uses the cooldown on Avenging Wrath when it procs. So you get a 10-second Avenging Wrath for a 2-minute cooldown and lose out on 15 seconds of uptime there. So they should probably fix that. As of right now, Awakening is just not worth taking. And then down here in the level 100 tier, they have removed one of our beacons, Beacon of the Lightbringer, and Divine Purpose is now in the level 100 tier. So you have to choose between Divine Purpose, Beacon of Faith, and Beacon of Virtue. That's a little bit on the awkward side. I'll probably cover that a bit more in depth when we actually go into Holy Paladin changes a little bit more once I have some playtime under my belt and have formed some actual opinions. As of right now, though, there is one other major change that I've noticed, and that is a new casting animation for Holy Light, and it looks like this, which is pretty cool. So, there is that. So let's go ahead and queue right up for a random Battle for Azeroth dungeon. I'll be queuing as a healer. Hopefully the queue will go quite quickly. We will find out, though. Queuing as a tank got in almost instantly. In the meantime, let's go up here and see if we can't find the new naval invasion table. Is this it? This is it. Okay, so the island expeditions are in the alpha now. So this right here is the map that you use to queue for it. New interface coming soon. Thank you for testing Battle of Azeroth. You're welcome, Blizzard. So we could queue for any of these. There are PvP island expeditions. Let's just read more about them for now. Your goal on an island expedition is to collect Azerite. A group of the opposing factions' forces will be collecting Azerite as well. The first group to 6,000 wins. Powerful creatures, Azerite nodes, treasure chests, allies in need of aid, and many more things will grant you Azerite. And hey, our queue popped. That's exciting. You and your party can see concentrated Azerite sources that are close to you on your map. After several minutes, your Azerite detector will come online, showing you all the Azerite on the island. Shrines, food, and objects around the island may turn the tides in your favor. Some monsters on the island are powerful. Watch out. So we'll probably be doing that at some point in the future. For Holy, I am using mouse over macros. And that didn't show it because the loading screen instantly came up. That's always good. There we go. We already have somebody wounded. Let's go. That's a nice crit there. There we go. Fizzlebottom appears to be our tank. Let's just make sure to keep him nice and topped off for now. We're falling a bit behind. Holy Shock should catch us right up, and it did. We are standing in goop. Probably shouldn't be doing that. And we need to flash a light this guy. He's taken a lot of damage. Go ahead and Holy Shock ourselves, but keep spamming flash a light on this guy. Holy Shock is not doing nearly the kind of throughput that I'm used to from live. We can sustain a fair number of flash of lights, though. That's interesting. Our mana is replenishing reasonably quickly. Go ahead and heal this guy up. There we go. Definitely not used to healing without an add-on. There we go. Yeah, this is getting better. The buff tooltip is a little bit awkward. And he is taking a lot of damage. There we go. Gonna have to heal ourselves. Gonna have to heal him, actually, with Light of the Martyr, actually. That was a bit unfortunate. This guy's pretty squishy. But we're doing okay so far. Although our mana is getting a little bit on the scary side with how fast it's going down here. We should probably go ahead and get some of this food on our bar so that we can use that once we're out of combat. There we go. Now, as of right now, we haven't needed to use our Beacon of Virtue at all. Right here. And this guy's kind of wandered off. There we go. Go ahead and walk up this way, and we can start looting. People are taking a bit of damage, but we get some procs here. I really do like that book animation. I hope they come out with a new animation for Flash of Light, too. Most of their new healing animations have been reasonably good. Okay, let's go ahead and eat and drink here as much as we can before this guy starts getting low. And he's started to get low. We did not get much mana back from that at all. It only restores 12,000 mana. That's like half of our actual pool. That's pretty awkward. Go ahead and use our beacon here just so that we heal ourselves up and make sure everybody's topped off. There we go. Hey, mage refreshment. That's nice of them. This guy went ahead and pulled. Well, we're going to stay eating as long as we can. This does restore 100% of mana, so that's much, much better. Mage did not give us Arcane Intellect, which would have been nice. Oh well. So seeing these fights from this perspective should make it a little bit more clear to me, at least, how all of this works. This is very annoying. This thing keeps hitting us. There we go. Let's go ahead and drop our judgment. May as well. Don't you just love it when you're about to sneeze and then you don't sneeze? It's the best thing. Hit the push to mute and everything. It just didn't happen. This guy appears to be going down relatively quickly. Go ahead and judge him again. We're just so judgmental. We are in charge now. Yes, we did get an issue. We got the achievement for Mythic difficulty in normal. There we go. We got shoulder plates. Are those an upgrade? Those are an upgrade. Pretty sizable one. We'll go ahead and take that and mount up. They've already pulled down here. Looks like they're going all the way across the bridge, apparently. Go ahead and judge that guy. And heal up our tank a bit. He is a Death Knight, so he heals himself reasonably well. But this guy And also apparently our enemy nameplates got turned off at some point. There we go. This guy was just following us all the way over. Hopefully this time we'll be able to actually beat the Council o' Captains. That would be very, very handy. We haven't actually managed to pull that one off yet. There's a Freehold jailer named Murphy there this time. Presumably they have the key for the jail. But this is actually a little bit different. Yeah, this is actually a completely different encounter, looks like. This is Otis, the imprisoned Corsair, as opposed to the guy that got us drunk last time. So there's a bit of RNG in there, I guess. This is gonna get messy. There's a lot of people coming in. Let's go ahead and use Avenging Wrath. We're gonna need to heal this guy pretty substantially. There we go. These guys are starting to fall now. How sustainable is this, in fact? 480 mana. How much do we regenerate? I don't know if casting Holy Light is actually sustainable or not. I would guess it probably is. We can find out. 14 to 15. 14 to 15. Nope, not quite sustainable. It will slowly drain our mana constantly casting it. It's interesting. And not particularly great. Do we have any way to actually increase our mana regen at all? It is a stat in here. We regen 800 mana per 5. Are they bringing back MP5? That would be fascinating if they did. I would be totally for that. 110%. I broke Holy Paladin really badly in Wrath with MP5. That'd be fun to do again. So with this different encounter here, we do have Murphy. So we'll see what actually happens here. All three captains are actually attackable, so that's a bonus. Yeah, we do have to follow the dog. The dog is currently over here. Still over there. Go ahead and see how much damage that does. That actually does a lot of damage. Holy Paladin would be... If that holds true, Holy Paladin is going to be quite strong for Mythic Plus and for potentially DPS check rating, as long as you don't need too much healing output during that time. That looks safe. We'll not stand in that. Hey, we got some friends. We can go ahead and use Avenging Wrath, as well as that. Make sure everybody gets as healed up as we can. That was a good crit right there. I do like that. Okay. That seems to be everybody taken care of-ish. This guy's not. We can kill him real quick. There we go. Excellent. Now the doggo is going over here. Looks like we got the key from the doggo. And now we open up this. So we freed this guy. Ah, he disguises us. Excellent. And now these guys are actually aggro. Captain Jolly is actually not. That's interesting. Oh, we're wearing the regalia of a Cutwater Corsair. She is Cutwater Corsair. Okay. So, she is not aggressive to us because we're disguised as her people. Gotcha. Actually, that's a him. Okay, this guy's getting hurt. Maybe they fixed the 600k smack, hopefully. Okay, we'll go ahead and pop up these guys as best we can. That worked okay. Okay. We can see through that tiny little hole only. Good thing it's irrelevant. We don't really need to see. There we go. You can see again. I suspect that had to do with the blackout barrel. We took some damage there. We'll go ahead and pop everybody up with our beacon. There we go. Yeah, those are decent crits we're getting. Throughput on this paladin is not too bad. Certainly could be a lot better. Hey, we got the blackout barrel again. Go ahead and murder that real quick. Nobody's really wounded right now, so we'll go ahead and do a little bit of DPSing. There we go. We have a free flash of light. May as well use it. Okay. We actually did get credit there, so it actually worked. Excellent. Our tank is charging off. Our DPSers are killing this guy. We'll go with the tank. DPSers aren't actually taking damage. Oh boy. Tank is feeling ambitious. I'm feeling maybe a bit less ambitious than this tank. Let's go ahead and pop wings here. We have a triple pull going on. Make that a quadruple, and we're wholly locked. This is gonna suck. Okay, let's just do what we can here. There we go. I think this is under control. Maybe. Go ahead and heal these guys up via our beacons. That was a nice crit, 6k. I am liking that. Go ahead and get out of there. AoE these guys. That felt pretty good. Some solid crits. Decent cooldown usage. I like that. Fizzle Bottom has taken a fair amount of damage. We'll go ahead and heal him up like that. He healed himself up mostly. But we did get some decent heals on our allies. Them constantly pulling in the healer is pretty fun. We'll lay on hands him. And apparently also misclick aura mastery. And now we got ourselves some friends. Make sure to heal everybody up here with our beacon. Excellent. This is going reasonably well. We are almost to the Ring O Booty. We'll see if we get the same boss. I feel like there's probably multiple bosses there that can be randomly selected. Looks like it's Veteran Man O' War over there right now. Well, we'll see what we get. We are stuck in combat, which is a bit unfortunate. Would like to be eating right now to get our mana back, but it'll regenerate.
That's your cue, landlubbers. Why'd you poke me? Oh, wake up, Woden. We're on. Come on, say the things. Say the things. Ouch. Okay.
Band of smelly buccaneers, huh? Well, just the fact that we got through the Council of Captains was a big improvement over the last time we came through here. This is new. Looks like it's a stun. Can probably be... This guy is actually brought into the ring by the tank. The greased up pig is back. See about grabbing that. Get out of here, you mage. I almost had it there, but we did catch it. Excellent. If the jellyfish hadn't have stunned me, I would have got it there.
Maybe we should move on to a more threatening challenge.
Maybe you should. Okay, we're gonna get Ludwig again. So far, this is exactly the same, except that we got this jellyfish.
He is the dynamo of defense, the sergeant of shell shock, the hellion
Okay.
shell, Ludwig!
Maybe I play Horde too much, but I was actually expecting that Fizzlebottom would be a goblin. They were short, and with a name like Fizzlebottom. But alas, they are a gnome. Okay, that hurts a little bit when we're not a tank. Knocks us basically out of the ring. Gonna go ahead and heal everybody up. We got some ads because of that. That was excellent. I'm gonna go ahead and bring those over to the tank. There we go.
Ludwig goes down! What a fight! These smelly buccaneers are resilient, and they better be, because their next challenger is the epitome of brutality. A champion that sleeps with the fishes. Literally.
It is the same guy.
The master of the jagged jawbone jab.
Maybe there aren't any other encounters here, or maybe we just rolled the same one.
The shark puncher!
Our tank is confused. That's always a good sign. We should probably get up here and go ahead and do a little bit of DPSing while we don't have anything to heal. Our tank is definitely very confused, wandering around. Anti-magic shell looks like it went out on this Death Knight. So overall, I'm feeling like Holy Paladin is fairly solid and has some decent talent choices, actually, for both M+ and raiding. And that damage output potential is very, very interesting. Because it does actually do quite a lot of damage, while also still having good burst healing capability, like so. So yeah, this is overall feeling quite good. There are a couple of potential issues, like the Avenging Wrath cooldown that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. But overall, this is feeling pretty decent. What it really needs to round it out, of course, is a... Oh, we're going this way, apparently. What it really needs to round it out is an interrupt. That would really feel good. I don't see that happening, though. Okay, so we got that. Now we come back up this way. Still stuck in combat. That's a mite unfortunate. But we will go ahead and come up here and head to the final boss. This is not the route to the final boss. The route to the final boss is in fact up here, over this bridge. The stuck in combat is quite annoying. Some people seem to be, but some people seem to not be stuck in combat. Just about have Divine Steed up, though. Just as we get to our destination. Everything proceeded according to plan there. I like the imp wandering around in all of the ads up there. And the tank LOSing. That's always nice. Go ahead and get him up a bit like so. While we were moving, used a couple of Light of the Martyrs just to make sure to keep him up. This is going to be fun. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Go ahead and use Blessing of Sacrifice there to give him a bit of an external. There we go. Now we're catching up a bit in terms of the damage output. He appears to potentially have a Mortal Strike on him. That is a big part of the reason why we weren't doing well there. Sure would be nice to be able to eat this food, but alas, that is not to be. We need to clear out these mobs fairly quickly. If he gets another Mortal Strike on him, that would be bad for our mana. But overall, we're keeping up reasonably well. Don't have to dig too deep into the mana pool in this pull so far, which is good. I'm gonna just go ahead and make sure to heal everybody up a little bit here while we've got a beacon up. There we go. And we looted a chest plate. It's actually a small upgrade. Might as well go ahead and put that on. And here we go. We are fighting the final boss. I'm going to go ahead and put down some damage while we can. There we go. Heal this guy up a bit. And get our damage going again. I am noticing the modifier hotkey not working on Holy Shock. That's interesting. Probably going to have to go ahead and put a shift modifier into that macro. For now, we can just let up on the shift. Or we could heal our tank. That could work too. Not sure where our tank is going, why the boss is charging around over there. There we go. And there's that dungeon complete. That worked a whole lot better than last time. We did finally end up getting the Arcane Intellect, so that's all good. Well, we will be running another dungeon here in a little bit, most likely. But until then, I will see you all next time.